Hi, everybody. Sarah Batchelor, Neuro-Spicy music teacher here, teacher in Alberta. And today I'm at the absolutely beautiful Inspire Center here at Airdrie. It's a brand new facility. It's got the library and all of these multi-purpose rooms and spaces that the community could use, and some absolutely wonderful artwork. Just look over here for a second. So it's a really stunning facility. But I'm here today not just to talk about how cool this building is, but to help live stream the town hall that's happening at 1 o'clock. So obviously, as a teacher, education is very important to me. As a mother of 5 children, education is very important to me. And I'm here today to share the views and opinions of other people who have questions about what's happening in education. The panel includes a former teacher, a student in the area, as well as both MLAs, Peter Guthrie and Angela Pitt, were invited. However, yesterday we found out, and sorry to put a little sarcasm in here, but this is my personal channel, so I don't have to be non-biased like the real media. We all know that I'm on the Recola Pit Committee organization group. So not, we'll share her email during the town hall. So what I'll be doing now is I'm just going to go around and kind of talk to some people who are willing to talk to me perhaps, and show you where you can go if you come in. And then I will end this stream and I will jump onto the actual live stream that is scheduled. Started at noon. I think I said 1 o'clock by accident earlier when I was talking, but it's at noon. So welcome to the Inspire Center. When you come on in, there's this beautiful art installation. There's a lovely human with a greeter sign. I'm going to go bug him. Hello. How are you?
Not bad yourself.
I'm going to get out my microphone. This is how I test everything for the first time, as I'm in real action. All right. I got these for Christmas. I'm super excited. All right. Is it on? There we are. So, what is your name, good sir?
My name is Dominic.
And what is your role today?
I am a greeter and a person who will direct you to where to go.
And why are you involved in this event, and why is it important to you?
Well, for me, it's important because, education is important for everything, kind of. I haven't really thought about it too much, but I have everything because of my education. So,
Do you have children of your own in the system yet?
I don't know.
No. Do you think that the education that you received when you were coming through the system, did you grow up in Alberta, I guess?
I did, yes.
Yeah, is it similar or different, do you think, to what kids are experiencing today?
As far as I know, it is not the same, no. I think it's gone.
Other than the curriculum.
Right. The curriculum, no, but I also have heard that there's massive overcrowding and just we haven't been keeping up with the building of new schools.
Yeah.
Like we have been promised year after year. So
yeah, I like how the government will promise a school and they'll put it on a list, but there's no actual official starting of the building.
Yes.
And from the announcement of an actual school, it's 7 years till it actually opens, right? So yeah. I have no idea. I've got to find out how many schools Airdrie would need to actually have the proper capacity, but I'm sure it's...
Well, we've been promised 6, but I don't know if those have even been written down to...
There's one high school, one for Rocky View that's about to get started.
See, I know that there are some upgrades. The one just out at Luckstone there is ongoing. Has been for a year and a half, and I think it's still quite
I teach in a beautiful brand new school. We're 5th year open, but we were only built for 750, and we've been over 1,000 since I started there.
Wow.
So we have 9 portables already.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean... It's crazy here.
I mean, I know that in 2009, when I was graduating, our school in Carstairs had 1 portable. I think they might have added another. So, like, that was decades ago at this point.
Right, so. And it's interesting to see I find it interesting to see the miscommunications between the different levels of government, because I think that's what leads to some of the problems.
Partially why education is very important, so that we understand that the municipal government is only responsible for so much, and the provincial is there for another reason, right? And then the federal yet again. So, yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time and for being involved in this event, and I'm going to go and harass other humans.
Of course.
Thank you. Over here, we have some canvassers. So if you want to sign the Recall Angela Pitt petition, there are people here, people studying and using the space. I'll try and keep them off camera. Brought my own child to force him to volunteer and help out and do his civic duty. So when you come into the library, if you go immediately to your left past the greeter, if he's not there to direct you, and you're going to head down this way. And when you get to kind of this curved wall, this is where the town hall is going to be. So if you're coming in trying to find us. But if you go just a couple steps further towards the right by the back doors, that's where you're going to find where you can sign the petition for the recall Angela Pitt. You okay to talk to me for 2 seconds? Are you brave enough?
Sure.
Here, just hold that. So, can you introduce yourself and tell us what you're doing here today?
Sure. My name's Janet. I'm here for my grandchildren, basically. My kids have gone through a school system that was supportive and treated the whole child, mentally, physically, emotionally, as well as intellectually. I have utmost respect for the teachers that my kids have, and I can't believe how they were treated.
It's really, I've been teaching this my 25th year, and I just say it's not the same job I started with. Like
It's an incredibly
the teaching is the easiest part of what I do, but I just don't get to it very often. Like it feels like there's so much happening
it's
everywhere else.
overwhelmed for so many people, as well as the healthcare, as well
Oh,
as
absolutely.
so many things just being handled quickly behind closed doors with not appropriate debate and
Right?
not the appropriate experts in the field, the lived experience of people who know what they're talking about because they deal with it every day.
Yeah, that's the number one change I'd like to see with government. I think it'd be a really simple switch is that if anybody has a portfolio, whether you're the main government or the shadow cabinet, you need to spend 5 days a month in the industry that you represent. I don't think that's hard to do. And I mean, they like to bill every little cent of everything. I swear, doing that would be way cheaper than all those panels. Right?
Those panels that are handpicked.
Oh, yeah.
And regurgitate the same old party line.
Yeah, I had trouble getting into the one I got into. I had to kind of disguise my point of view and then but I wasn't there to cause trouble, of course, but it was very much handpicked who went to that panel.
It's discouraging and it's disheartening and it's actually frightening to me to see what my grandchildren are growing up to. And I admit I wasn't, I was a single parent of 4 kids. I did not know. I voted every year, basically what my grandfather told me to do.
Yeah, right? Because like, who has the energy to be politically engaged? Like, are you finding that when you're going out to get signatures that people are well informed or not?
No, they're not at all. They're busy. They're just living their lives. They're, trying to pay the bills and put food on the table. And I think, the greatest betrayal is you elect people with the faith that they're running on what they campaigned on. And these people, they don't fulfill their promises. In fact, they're actively dismantling the very institutions that we are trying to preserve. Because from the highest education was revered worldwide.
When I started teaching in Alberta, we were the best.
I know, and I remember that when my kids
and I
were
still
going
think
to
what we
school.
do in the classroom really is amazing. And I've loved a lot of things about how education evolved with inclusion, but the supports haven't followed. And that's been the issue.
Yeah.
Like, this is the best way to do it, but we don't have the money or the energy to do it.
They don't have the support, they don't have the understanding, and absolutely they don't have the respect. And for the families that are struggling with neurodivergent kids or disabled kids, and we're one of them now, and it's just another
but we used to think it was so rare, but the statistic is it's 20% of the population. That's 1 in 5.
Well,
right?
We've got it in our own family.
Yeah.
And I grew up with a kid with diabetes. Even back then, I had to lobby for, attention paid to her that every other kid didn't need.
Yeah.
And I look back at that and I just think progress has been made on that.
Very much so, I think, on that. The medical piece is nice, but
the way, I don't know, too many things just slip by unaddressed. And
well, you can't keep up with everything in your own mind, right? Like, so, because I mean, I have a daughter on AISH, so she's impacted. I have a child who's trans, so they're impacted, right? And you can't fight every battle, and that wears you out. And the government, I think, counts on that.
Well, and that's what I was going to say was you trust your constituent MLA to speak for you, even if she doesn't personally agree with you. It's her job to bring that forward and talk about it,
right?
And like I don't know if I said I did meet her. I was in a
Oh,
meeting with her.
I would love to talk to you about that one
with a
day.
teacher
Yes.
friend of mine, and I just found her concerns were dismissed. They
Mm-hmm.
were minimized. She rang the party slogan,
Yeah.
and oh, it's all for the kids. It's all for the kids. Well, my friend left in tears, and I left,
Oh.
and that's why.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming out and speaking up for others, because I know with the recall numbers coming in and things, I know the Nicoletti one, they're like, oh my gosh, we only have this many days and we're not going to make it. And, you know, it's hard because you feel like you're fighting an uphill battle.
Well, you do.
And we are.
And we are.
But
and
it needs to be fought. So
and it still sends a message.
Well, disruption in and of itself is an
And
end.
it's motivating for whatever comes next.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there in whatever capacity I can.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, they will hear about this because I'm sure UCP is going to blast to the heavens if somebody doesn't get recalled.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope they do, because that just brings it to the forefront again. Because
Yeah.
so many people haven't the energy or the time.
No.
And, you know, either they don't vote or they rely on their MLA to,
Yeah.
you know, bring things back. Which,
Yeah.
I think I've lived here 15 years.
Yeah.
I said that before. That last letter she sent out just after this all started,
Yeah.
is the first I've seen in 15 years.
Really?
From her.
Okay, so I've only lived here for 5 years, so I thought
Yeah.
the fact that she was kind of invisible was just her thing, and I guess it is, hey?
Invisible, and also the day I went with my friend to her office for a meeting that took my friend, I think she said 6 months to
Yeah.
have a phone conversation with her, but to get an actual meeting.
Yeah.
The office door is locked. You have to stand and knock to get in.
Yeah.
And I don't know, is that a sign of so many unhappy people going there, or is that
Yeah.
a policy? She was in the back.
Yeah, I know if I was being recalled, I would be in front of the cameras. I would be with my constituents. I'd be, no, wait, like seriously, I'm on your side. How can I win you back? How can I prove this to you?
Yes.
And she's not going to be here today.
No.
She was invited, she was confirmed, and then yesterday she backed out.
Yeah.
I think Peter Guthrie might be coming. I'm not
That's gonna be
sure.
interesting.
Yeah, I am too, because that's a new party, and I don't know. I mean, my own political leanings, I don't know quite where I'm going. I know I'm not voting UCP, but having him in the race actually makes me think I might be entertaining that, which is,
I'm gonna vote strategically.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Yep.
gonna do. And you know,
well,
there's
just the
enough.
existence is the benefit, right?
Yes.
Like it's going to split the vote,
I
and
think so.
yeah.
I hope so.
Me too.
Anyway.
Not to be biased, but I'm not the national media, so I can be. I'm just, my perspective. But I'm happy to hear everyone's perspective. So.
And you mentioned Aish. I have a daughter, Aish.
Oh, that's
And
amazing.
She's terrified, and I'm terrified for her.
My daughter doesn't understand enough about what's happening to be terrified.
Well, my daughter's 47. She's had 2 transplants. She has diabetes at 3. She's had multiple years of declining health. She was on dialysis for years before she actually had the transplant. She's now 47. So our medical system has taken excellent care of her.
Yeah.
We love her doctors. They've been here for decades. And for her age payments to be diminished by $200 from the federal government.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what business is of yours to take that money?
Boggles my mind.
Well, they want our pensions too and everything,
and then
right?
this whole ADAP thing coming down the
Yeah.
road.
Oh my goodness.
From stranger to her and to her history.
Yeah.
And not a medical person, not a disability expert,
Nope.
nothing, a service provider, nothing. Somebody they appoint is going to determine if she can work.
Yeah, I know. Soft eugenics at work, right?
And it's disgusting.
Well, they're going to put my daughter in the workforce at 21, and she's going to scream at people, and they're going to realize it was a mistake.
Oh, I hope she screams at me too.
I'll tell her, be mad, anyone, be mad. But I'm going to go in and get the actual event, and I would love to chat with you more at some point.
Sure,
yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, I'm just going to head in and jump on over to the other stream, so hope to see you all there.